Okay, great morning. Well, I'm here. Update on what happened. I went 4 hours, long drive. It was an 8-hour drive yesterday just to go look at a property. And I went down there, and from the pictures, it looks, pretty large. And you get in, and it's actually, the size isn't bad. But the layout is that you go in the bedroom and there's like this much room between the bed and the wall to walk in the bedroom. Your bed just barely fits in the room. And then the view that they had on there, they took from a side. When you're actually sitting there, all you see is the neighbor's big rooftop. So you miss any view. And since I spend all my time in the house, I need to have a view. I don't want to look at somebody's roof, okay, basically. So, I'm kind of thinking about but the area was absolutely beautiful, and I am going to go back down there and explore that area because I really did love it. They were telling me about the one part. If you go over there, they've got these old cabins that they had from that you can see, and they said if you go in that area, you see elk, 4, 5, 6 bears, common in that area. So lots and lots of wildlife and things. But yeah, no, it was absolutely gorgeous. It's right by the entrance for the Smoky Mountains Park, the national park. Beautiful, beautiful area. But again, I was a little disappointed in the house. But the real estate guy that took me around, he was so sweet. He took me in around and showed me the area, showed me the town, said where all the best restaurants were and what everybody had, and he was very, very sweet. So I really appreciate that. So that was nice. Then I called yesterday. There was another little house that I wanted to go see that they had flipped. They bought it, and I mean, they went through and did everything in this little house, rewired it, replumbed it. New roof, everything has been done. Of course, it's under contract. They didn't bother to take it off the site, so that's not available. So I have another one more property that I'm going to go look at today, which I kind of fell in love with, but it was on the market for quite some time. And it was like they were doing some renovations, and I think they started the the changes, but they didn't finish it. It says it's plumbed for a clawfoot truck. So that's telling me, okay, we've done some of it, but we stopped in the middle of it, and we're not going to do anymore. Okay. So anyway, I got to go look and see what's up with that property. But what I loved about this other property that I'm going to go look at today, it has a big stone fireplace there. It's gorgeous, and it's got all the walls. It's got those beautiful wood paneling, real wood, not this fake stuff. They've got real wood paneling. It's beautiful, and above it, it's got the rough bark logs on the roof. Some of the rough bark logs as well as the other wood. So it's just has a wonderful feeling to it. Thing I don't like is on an acre of land, which means I have to get somebody to come and do the lawn, do the mowing and stuff, because it's a lot to take care of, which I really didn't want to get into. It has 2 storage sheds and a little work room thing there, which I could turn into a music room. So that part might be good. But anyway, I'm going to go look at that today. The person that was supposed to show me the other one that's on contract sent me this other place. I said, are you kidding me? It's more than the one I wanted to see, and it needs to really, everything needs to be torn out and redone. And it's, well, you can make an offer. Really? They're asking $100,000 for it, and it should be condemned. No, I'm not interested in making any offer. I'm not interested in seeing it. Okay? It's like, it's grody, it's gross. It's like, no. Not only no, but hell to the no. I don't want to go look at that. Anyway, so that's what happened on that front. Oh, that being said, let me crank it. See if I can get in here to get some cards this morning so we can do a morning read. Okay, let it cut. Oh, mercy. I don't know about you, but watching Mueller the other day, it was really sad to see how declined he is. It looks like he may be getting dementia. This is not to cast any aspersions on his report. His report was done while he was quite sharp. And so that should have, nothing to do with any of the other things that right now that he is unfortunately in major decline. It's just, wow. It was so, I can't tell you how sad it was seeing him. Really not be able to keep up, not to... I'm sure that's why he didn't want to testify, why he didn't want to be called in, because he's in decline. Just sad. And then to see the Republicans, making fun of him, and it's just heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. No respect anywhere. So, anyway, let's see what we've got going today. Reach. Come up for air. Come up for air. Next we have Unconditional Love. Oh, I never saw this card. It's the first time this has come up. Unconditional Love. Well, I have to say, I really hope it goes well today, that this place that I'm going to go look at. And if it's not, I might just wait, head down to Florida, sell my place, then I know I have the money in hand, and then come up and look, which is always an option too. Next is Dependability. That may be a way to go as well. tomorrow is recording day. So I hope I'm in good flow tomorrow. You know, you have some days that are better than others. You never know. Truth. Truth. Deep memories, ancestors. Trust the higher forces. That's a new card too. Haven't seen that one before. A coyote spirit, trust in divine detours. Okay, so let me look at these and make some sense out of all of them. Okay, well, let's start here. Unconditional love. Let's start there. No, the spiritual path should be done with unconditional love for the great creator, for that divine is, which is giving the energy and life to everything that we see here, everything that we experience. In the center of it has that divine is, and that divine is unconditional love. Okay. Now, some people may argue, well, then why is there karma? Why is there, if it's unconditional love, you know, why is that? Why is there hatred in the world? If at the center of everything is this unconditional love, because we have free will, okay? We have free will to make our mistakes, to learn, to grow, okay? People turned, if you remember the Garden of Eden, the people, Adam and Eve, turned, they wanted knowledge. They had that divine is, but they wanted that, all they had at that point was good, but they wanted to know what? Good from evil. They wanted to know what evil was. They had nothing but good in the garden. They chose, they chose to know, well, what is evil? We want knowledge, okay? We want knowledge. We want, that was the choice, okay? But, you know, in God's infinite love, gave them a right for choice. And then what happened? Remember what happened after that? They fell. They got corporeal bodies. And that was another grace. Why is it grace to have a corporeal body? Because you get another chance to learn. You know, if this was eternal, this body, and this is our mode of experience, then it would be an eternal hell once you get in there. But these bodies are limited, so we get another chance to come in and divine new experiences and have the chance to grow. Okay? So again, this is all unconditional love. And karma exists not as a punishment, but because the divine is perfection. It's perfection as it is. Okay? So in its perfection, that you once you experience that, you live that, you understand what that perfection is. You know it, you feel it, you are it. Okay, that perfection. Then you understand why anything outside of it is going to develop this karmic backlash, okay, by their actions, and why it has to be. Okay, so again, unconditional love is what we have at the center of our being. There we have is the little unconditional love. In the center we have that divine is. Okay, so we have that divine is. So again, if you're going to be a shaman, you have to trust in the higher forces. You have to find the way to want to connect, to begin by connecting to that. And eventually, if you go the whole of the way of the path, you implode into that. You dissolve into that. You know, there's no more wanting to be that separation that has to discover good from evil. Okay, experience that. Okay, don't want it. Okay, I want to come home. Okay. The ego is not so attractive anymore. Okay, once you get to that point where the ego is not attractive anymore, then you dissolve into that grand is. Okay, but most people still want to fight for ego. My way is right no matter what. And you'll see what they will fight tooth and nail, whether it's about their favorite sports team or whatever. They want to think that they are right in everything. Ego. You know, again, that's why Satan fell. Why was Satan was not created evil? Satan was, remember, the head of the heavenly choir. But Satan, what happened with Satan? I want all the glory for myself. Look what I'm doing. Look at how wonderful. Me, my, I. What's this God thing? I'm the one that's doing the singing. I'm the one that's, ego develops the satanic, my way, for me only, that's it. Okay, and that's what the Satanists believe. Do whatever you will. Ego is paramount. Okay, that's what it all springs down to. Okay, that egotistical rise, which then creates a feeling of separation. Okay, I want God there, but I want him to be my co-pilot. I'm in control. And God is my co-pilot. Okay, you just give me, and I'm going to do, and I'm paramount. Okay, let's get real here. This God guy, it could be like a Santa Claus. Give me what I want. But I'm directing. I am me. So anyway, yeah. Oh, mercy. Today is, okay. So anyway, at the center of it all is that divine is. Okay. First, we have to connect. You go into the deep memories. Now, the further one goes, the deeper it gets before one is finally pulled back into that divine is, deep memories. Okay. Now, along the way, you're going to be wanting, hopefully you want to seek truth. Now, if you want truth above all things, this is the journey one takes. Okay. You have to confront, you have to look at the difficult things. Okay. So, truth. If you are going to be a person of truth, you will be somebody that is dependable. Like that divine is dependable. Okay. it's always there, always giving. Okay. And along the way, again, you're going to have the coyote spirit, the divine detours. You know, I always say, you know, you think I've got a plan, and spirit goes, oh, you got a plan? You think you've got a plan? Okay. Yeah. Where you get the divine detours. And 9 out of 10, the divine detours are beneficial for us in some way, shape, or form. We will want to kick against it because it wasn't in our directive. But if you are a person that really wants truth and wants to know God above all things, you're in that discovery. I want to know what is God. I want to know what is truth. I want to know. Then you are going to face many divine detours along the way. So get ready for it. And don't forget to come up for air. Okay? Every once in a while, you need to take a little break and come up for air. So important. Okay? So again, if you are going to be walking this spiritual path, be ready for detours. Be ready to see some things you don't want to see, that you're going to have to confront, to look deeper into, to get to the heart of the matter. Okay? Be ready for detours. And continue to understand that the divine is always at hand, always close, always at the center of your being. Okay? So I'm going to leave this here. Again, the path is about trust, continuing to seeking. Not my will, but thine be done. Okay? So it's an incredible journey. It's not always easy. People think they're going to get a spiritual journey and God's going to be so enamored, you know, that they are paying attention and, you know, that he's just going to make it like the yellow brick road and it's going to be so easy and fluffy and sweet. And, well, it's not. It will be the toughest journey you have ever done, but the most rewarding in the end. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. Thanks for tuning in, new viewers. Great to have you here. Those that are remaining, always wonderful to have you here. And let's go forward. Hopefully everybody's going forward in their lives to new adventures and the better things every day. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. Thanks for tuning in. Aho.